Hello there, we're back again at the British NASA HQ. Now, there's a lot going on upstairs. Apparently, Mike and Craig had an argument about who's the better World of Warcraft player. So now they're going to have a physical fight to settle it. So I thought I'd come down here to the broom cupboard just to keep out the way of it all. And what I'm going to be doing while I'm here is watching a video from a group called the Flat Earth Debate Team. Now, Flat Earth Debate is ran by this man, Nathan Oakley. Now, the debate part is very much a misnomer. There is no debate going on here. The reason is because no self-respecting glober will ever go on Nathan Oakley's show. The reason being because all that happens is they get muted while he and his cronies hurl abuse at them. Now, you'll be forgiven for thinking it's only Globers who get this treatment. No, Flat Earthers get it too. Here's Nathan interacting with Flat Earth Golden Boy, Austin Whitsitt.
Doesn't mean there's not a natural bias, though.
A bias? What, for the balloon? How many times do you want to do this? Are you all morons?
Ad hom.
No.
Sorry, are you a moron? Is the balloon going down, Whitsitt?
Yes, we are.
Is the balloon
I wouldn't.
biased downwards?
So what Nathan has here is a perfect echo chamber, where no one is allowed to have any thoughts that conflict with his own. With that in mind, let's start watching. So the first thing you have to navigate through are Nathan's housekeeping questions. It's what they all think are their killer questions that will destroy the globe. But actually, they're all really easily answerable if you're prepared to actually spend the time looking for the answers. Which they won't, because if they did, they wouldn't be flat earthers anymore. Now, I'm actually going to skip ahead an hour. All you're going to be missing is them going back over the housekeeping questions again and basically just congratulating themselves for being flat earthers, telling themselves how wonderful they are. It's really quite nauseating. Now, on the episode I was watching, they're actually doing a review of a debate between MC Toon and Brian Leake on Jeranism's channel. But interestingly enough, MC Toon, the Glober, was not the person they most disliked in this debate. So what's going on there? Well, sit thee down, and I shall tell thee the tale. So there used to be this chap, Bob Nodell. 15 degrees per hour, thanks Bob, etc. And he ran the Globebusters channel, and he was the sort of unofficial flat earth leader. But he passed away earlier this year, and flat earth has been in a state of civil war ever since. Now, the heir apparent is this guy, Austin Whitsitt, and he has the support of Jeranism and the other Globebusters. But he is not unopposed. As you may recall from earlier, Whitsitt and Nathan Oakley don't get on. And Oakley and his Flat Earth debate team, they favour the renegade Flatzoid. And that's probably the most romantic description of Flatzoid you will ever hear. Now, recently, Nathan Oakley and Jeranism have been getting into it. So basically what it all boils down to is Jeranism thinks you can be a flat earther without being an arsehole, but Nathan completely disagrees with this. Now, Brian here is, as far as I'm aware, not a part of the Globebusters, but he is friendly with them. and that's enough to put him very firmly in Nathan Oakley's sights. And so the scene is set. Two opposing factions, both claiming they are the true flat earthers. With that, let's move on to the first part of this debate.
I mean, how do you explain that in your model? Why does the airplane look like a space shuttle in the distance going straight up in the air? And then when it gets overhead, it gets straight. And then as it sets on the other horizon, it looks like something going directly straight down. How do you explain our local, sphere of vision, for lack of a better word?
Well, it's not a sphere of vision, but how do I explain that? That is simple perspective. Every single part of the path that plane is taking can be explained easily with just solving triangles.
Now, Nathan and his goons here got very excited because Toon said the word triangles.
The altitude angle, sometimes referred to as solar elevation angle, describes how high the sun appears in the sky. The angle is measured between an imaginary line between the observer and the sun and the horizontal plane the observer is standing on. End quote.
But what if I'm standing on a mountain, Nathan? Where's my flat baseline in your pizza world then? But let's be serious. Toon has never said you can't do triangulation on a globe. So let's have a look. Why are you really trying to misrepresent him here? So this links into the debate on celestial navigation. So let's just kill two birds with one stone. Here's my drawing. There's me. I'm on a boat. So I have my sextant, and what I'm doing is I'm measuring the angle to the celestial object. Now the green line, that is my horizontal plane. No flat earth required. So that's point 1. And number 2, because we are not looking to find out the height of the celestial object, we don't need to solve the triangle. Ergo, there is no contradiction in anything that Toon said. Sorry, Nathan, you've got it wrong again. Moving on.
What is the bottom-up obstruction prediction formula for flat Earth?
What? Bottom-up obstruction formula for flat Earth? We're not making a claim about it, so it's immediate burden of proof reversal fallacy.
Wrong, Nathan. Burden of proof doesn't mean you can just your way through everything. Your positive claim is that the Earth is flat. And positive claims need to have evidence to them. Now, admittedly, it's possibly unrealistic on Toon's part to expect an exact formula, but bottom-up obstruction is something that objectively happens, and it is something that needs to be explained on a flat Earth, because there is no obvious reason as to why it would.
How would you, with an auto level, pushing it to its limit, pushing it to about, let's say, 100, 150 yards per shot, how would you lay out a straight line?
The answer is I would hire a professional surveyor that has experience doing it and knows how and knows the process, and ask them to plot out a 1 mile level line at constant elevation. Then either my
Spit my drink out. Constant what now? Excuse me? Sorry, you'll need a flat Earth for that. Constant
Level
elevation.
line. That could also mean curved. Did you know the level line is like a circle?
Hey, that was Arwen. He's a flat Middle Earther. But anyway, they're both wrong. Here's why. Now, this is from a training manual for surveyors, and specifically what it's teaching them is how to do levelling. Link in the description. And as you can see, this teaches them how to take the Earth's curvature into account whilst they're doing their surveying. So, sorry guys, but very definitively, level does not mean flat. Next question.
How far away does the sun need to be to set over flat Earth?
Okay, now you said
Sorry, what the hell with the burden of proof reversal fallacies? You mean when you assert that the horizon is a physical geometric sphere edge that obstructs the sun at sunset, that's a Earth curve claim you make, but you're asking him about his distances to his setting suns that he's never made a claim about flat Earth with. So, strike two, burden of proof reversal fallacy. Turning out to be a bit of a one-trick pony there, McTwo. Do you just know how to reverse the burden? Is that the only fallacy you're capable of?
Wrong again, Nathan. So you really should learn how fallacies work before you claim them. You see, night and day is something that objectively happens, whether the Earth be a globe or flat. Now, sunset can be defined as the period it takes before the field of light from the sun leaves our vision. So it is a perfectly legitimate question to ask, how does this happen on a flat Earth? Only one trick pony around here, Nathan. Okay, well, I think that's enough. I think this has given you a good flavour of the dishonesty at play within Nathan Oakley and his flat Earth cronies. Anyway, from what I hear, the little scuffle upstairs turned into a mass-wide company brawl. So someone's got to go sort that out. How do you think it went, Nathan?
What the hell with the burden of proof reversal fallacies?
Yeah, I should probably have expected that. So until next time, stay safe, star wipe, and I'm out.